I got this on. Instead of beat in it, it's just stereo track, but it just wasn't hitting like I wanted to hit. So I ended up busting it out like 3 or 4 different buses, and then just doing some things to it that helped fill it out and did kind of like the smack that I want. So I figured I would show you guys. So here we go. Hey guys, so I have this song right here that I'm mixing. I was given a stereo beat, and I'm going to show you how I made it come a little bit more alive than what I was sent. So this is what I was sent. I wanted to bring a little bit more smack out of it and that low end sub a lot more than what it is. So this is what I did. I started with an API cue, some 12.5K, some 3K, mid-range at 500, and some low end. And that is it. I didn't use a compressor or anything else. Then to bring even more smack out of it, I use a transient designer, I use a sub filter, and then soothe just for any harshness. And then from there, I bust it to about 4 different buses. So the first one I did was a slow end bus. For that, I used a subsynth and then EQ. The EQ just takes out all the high end. And then after that, I added a lo-fi bus. And then I use unfiltered lo-fi AF. And that sounds like this. And then I ended up just trimming down a little bit, and then I took out some high end and some low end and just a little bit of the smack because it was like a little bit too much, but I use a dynamic EQ. And then after that, I added what I'm calling a transient bus, just to get a little bit more of the transient side of the beat. So a lot of just high end in there. I used a saturation plugin, and then from there I just compressed it. Nothing crazy. And then I did add some distortion because I just wanted a lot more than what the saturation offered. And then I took out all the low end. And then I did put a little bit of reverb. And then from there, my last bus, I did a parallel compression bus. I started with the SSL comp. And then I did the devil lock, and I turned it up about each to 3, and that kind of brought out the low end out of the sides. You can hear it. And in the middle, but and then I just EQ'd some high end out and a little bit of the smack at 2K. And then I do have this dry bus here, and I just do that to taste. So with all that, it sounds like this. And then from there, I have a drum bus, and it's Knee Old by Blood Alliance. And then our compressor, digital distressor, and then some more EQ. And this plugin's adding a decent amount of drive to it. And then after that, my drums and my bass go to this sub bus, and on that I just have an API for a certain sound I want. Sometimes I'll use the Neve, but usually I show the API for any drums and bus related, and then a Shadow Hills A compressor, and that's just doing about ratio, 4 ratio, and then like fast attack, fast release. And then I usually just do like 2 dB, up to 2 dB for that, and then just a little bit of 2 BQ. Adding a little bit of high end, a little bit of low end. And then for this one, for the snare, I did a little bit of 1/7. And that's it. So here's how it sounds before all the processing. And this is how it sounds with all the processing. And this is how it sounds in the mix. So the beat didn't sound bad before, but now it takes a lot more space, and there's not like a whole lot of instrumentation in the song, so it serves the song a lot better than how it sounded dry. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments, and message me if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.